Hey peeps, and welcome to another Project Unicorn video. My name's Laura, and today I'm doing a collaboration with Claire from Blacksummer Colouring, my wife. Basically, she's going to be doing a jar of unicorn wisdom inspired question, especially selected for her by me, and I'm going to be doing a piece of art. So I'm going to be redrawing one of her art pieces. I'll link the original as I go through so you can see just how amazing hers is compared to mine. And yeah, I'll kind of do a bit of a voiceover, and yeah, I'll meet you guys at the end. Yeah, so I decided to do the Thea drawing because the colours are absolutely fantastic. Obviously, it's rainbow in the background. She's such a happy character, and it just made me. It just makes me really happy every time I see it. So that's why I picked that particular one. Every time I try to do like a base skeleton sketch or like a head with the correct proportions and everything, it never works out properly for me. So I was like, well, you know what? Worst case scenario, let's just go in and let's just do it. So yeah, started sketching it out. Started with the head and it kind of just went in with her cheek, and then sort of went down, and I think actually I managed to get the general shape of her down quite quickly actually, and actually quite well. Like I hardly had to go back and sort of rub it out and redraw bits of it, because it actually kind of turned out okay, which is surprising because, you know, she's like sort of half side on, but for me that's actually quite a difficult position to put her in, and I was making a point of really trying to draw my eyes more like Claire's, mainly because when I draw characters' eyes sometimes they can come out really weird and really lopsided. Like half the time I've got this thing where I'll just draw the left eye, and the other eye I'll just kind of cover it with like a scarf or an eye patch or hair or something, and just totally wuss out. So I'm actually really glad that I stuck with it and actually drew the second eye, and actually got it on, and it actually looks okay. It's not bad, and I didn't do like a little pointy anime nose. I actually tried to get an impression of the rest of the bridge there as well, so yay me, well done. Here comes Marvin, and we're like, oh yeah, okay, let's give it a go. It's just my little unicorn keeping me company as I go through. The main thing that I wanted to do right at the beginning was to really just kind of get a feel for the general shapes that were happening and the sort of the general outlines of things. Obviously, you know, got a reference picture, so use that on many occasions. Just, you know, hey. Hello there. Yeah, and then sort of got in. So I think I ended up making her hair like extra curly because of the way that I ended up drawing it. But you know what? She's got a crazy tangle of hair anyway, so it really doesn't matter. Yeah. I have actually seen Claire's video. I don't wear a scarf in every single video. I mean, yeah, okay, I'm wearing a scarf now because it's cold in the house. But, you know, I get a cold neck, man. I get a cold neck, all right? And I really like my scarves. I have like 20 of them, and I keep asking for more scarves for my birthday and for Christmas. I absolutely love them. And I don't have a unicorn scarf yet, though. I have a horse scarf, but I don't yet have a unicorn scarf. So, Claire, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Birthday coming up soon. Yeah, so why did I choose Thea then? So, in Claire's video, when she's talking about Thea, at that point I hadn't actually clarified with her who the character was and why she was important in the book. She's actually the mother of one of my, I suppose, one of my secondary characters. So I've got Nate, the main character. He's a half vampire, that's what he's dealing with. And then you've got Ray's, who's the second character. And he's the one that's gay. He's come from an abusive relationship and a pretty difficult background, and he's the one who's struggling to come out. The third guy in their little trio is called Liam, and he's also a half vampire, so he kind of bridges that gap with Nate and his new world that he's trying to get used to. And as soon as Claire did this drawing, and I looked at it and it was so wacky and crazy and creative, and like this crazy rainbow in the background, I was like, oh my god, Thea should be Liam's mum. So I don't use Copics very often, and this is why. I find them really difficult to work with, and I think when I first started arting, I learnt with pencils and paint. So I was quite used to being able to just get my fingers in there and just sort of smush things around a little bit and hope for the best. Okay, yeah, I'm a very like laid back artist. So working with Copics, where you've actually got to be quite precise, is fantastic for somebody like Claire, because she is so neat and precise, and she does everything so perfectly all the time. I don't. I probably could have put a little bit more effort into it, but hey, you know what? I'm an impressionist artist. I was really trying to capture the spirit of Thea as well, because she's really one of those artists that just like throws paint at a canvas and just really kind of like expresses herself, and she's not afraid to like, I don't know, you know, she'll walk around with her hair up in a bun and like 4 paintbrushes stuck in it and that sort of thing. So I kind of wanted to capture a little bit of that by being like a little bit more slapdash, because that's clearly my impression of an avant-garde artist. Sorry about that. I did actually have a lot of fun whilst I was doing this, so I'm actually really glad that I did this challenge. But oh my god, the hand cramp afterwards, it was absolutely awful. I have so much respect for Claire now, because, and every other artist who ever does a YouTube video, because this takes so long. I'm used to just kind of filming, editing, bada bing, bada boom, done. And then I was like, I've got to do art, and then I've got to edit it, and I'm tired. I'm tired, Claire. Oh my, this mouth. Oh my goodness. So I suck at doing lips. Obviously, she's got lovely red rosy lips. Very nice. And then I was like, oh yeah, let's have some teeth, because in Claire's picture, she's got like a hint of teeth. Yeah, I just ended up having like really creepy teeth, and then I was like, oh yeah, let's colour it in black. Black makes everything better. No, it's not eyeliner, Laura. You can't just keep adding more black and hope for the best, because now she just looks really creepy. As you'll see, I managed to miss out a whole chunk of doing her hair, because I ended up watching Claire's YouTube video about how to draw hair and how to colour in hair the Blacksummer Colouring way. And whilst I was on YouTube watching this tutorial, doing the hair at the same time, I accidentally switched off the camera, because I'm cool that way. So you've actually missed me following the tutorial in order to do the hair. And as I'm watching this through, I'm realising that actually the handprints that I've managed to do on her jeans only have 3 fingers. So I'm not quite sure what happened to that 4th finger there, but maybe they're alien hands, and maybe that's why she's hiding them in her pockets. So yeah, who knows? But I did have a heck of a lot of fun doing it. It was brilliant. So, I'm not an artist. Thank you ever so much for watching. If you did enjoy this sort of thing, then pop over to Claire's channel at Blacksummer Colouring, because she does this all the time. She's absolutely fantastic. Like, she's so talented, and I have just so much respect for her. So yeah, pop over and you'll get regular videos. She posts every Monday and Friday. And yeah, if you like my regular videos, then they will be back from now on. So yeah, remember to click subscribe. If you click the little bell notification, then you'll never miss a post, and I'll see you next time. Thanks, bye.